Just I guess first just kind of talk about Jared and being banged up. How did Chad kind of respond, having to get thrown in there again last week?
He did okay, and it was good for him to get back in there and it not be his first experience. But I think it was his first experience of doing it against an SEC level opponent, and a little bit different in there. But I think he'll just get better each time he plays.
Helpful for him that he'll have a week to prepare if he's called on to go this Saturday.
For sure. And in Chad's defense, he's been a guy that we've moved around quite a bit. He's had to play right tackle and both guards, and that's not easy. Ideally, you'd rather have a guy who could play one position on both sides, or have a guy that could play two positions on the same side, so he doesn't have to get in the opposite stagger in the opposite-handed stance. But he's unfortunately, just with where we've been depth-wise, he's been that next best guy, so he's had to do multiple things.
How's Jared doing psychologically? I know it's waited so long to play.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. He's a great kid, very, very tough and resilient. And regardless of how long it is that he's out, he'll be fine. I know he wants to be in there, and just like the other night, I could tell by looking at his face that he wouldn't make it a whole lot longer probably, because he really knew that he wasn't going to help the team a whole lot if he continued, but he really wanted to make another go of it. And so, a kid that I trust as much as I do him, if he feels like he can help the team, then I'll give him every opportunity. But then there came a moment where he said, "Coach, I'm not helping," and I respect that. He's a great kid, and I just have a ton of respect and admiration for the kind of person he is.
I guess Blake Burgess has got a pretty big role now. I guess he's going to back up both guard spots and center too.
Yeah, and Tunde also is a guy who's really had a good week of practice and come on, and I think he's a guy that could factor in there to some extent as well. You don't know that about.
Can he catch balls?
No.
Talk about what you see out of Florida's defensive front.
Explosive. Just really, really guys that have that great first step, sudden, great athletic ability. That rare combination of speed and strength, the ability to overpower somebody, and the quickness to move around them, and they play hard. Very impressed with how they play up front, so it will be a huge challenge for us.